Hi, fire signs. This is a weekly forecast for the 30th through the 5th. I've shuffled the deck and I've pulled your cards, and this is general, so it can apply to any area of your life. Bottom of your deck is the Nine of Wands reversed, Justice reversed, and your energy for the week is the Nine of Swords reversed. I'm seeing cards that are talking about some disappointment, and this isn't something that's just now happening this week. It feels like this is you having dealt with the situation for a while, and now you're coming to the end of that situation. I feel like whatever this is, it's like a decision needs to be made. And I think that you've been waiting to figure out what you want to do. But the difficulty is, whatever you decide, it's like it's going to be unfair to one person involved. Okay. So you can either do what it looks like someone else wants you to do and then they get what they want, but perhaps you don't get what you want, or you can do what you need to do or what you want to do, and then you're going to end up feeling as though perhaps you've let someone else down, is what I'm seeing here. Now, as far as doing what this other person wants you to do, it feels like you don't even have what it would take to do this thing, or it's just not something that resonates with you. It doesn't seem to make you happy, or you feel as though you can only comply with whatever this is for a certain amount of time before eventually it would all fall apart. And I think it's almost like if you put yourself in this situation, you feel like you could do this for maybe 4 weeks or 4 more months before you see yourself like sabotaging this somehow. I don't know if you would like end up getting drunk and then speaking your mind, or you would just wander off, like find yourself getting distracted, because it's almost like you get to the point where you're so fed up with whatever this is that instead of like addressing it while you still have your presence of mind and you're not like already on the edge, you would keep going with this until you blow up and then you like destroy everything, so there's no turning back, right? So this is kind of a cautionary message, because it looks as though you're getting to a place where you know you need to make a decision, and if you make the decision that it seems like someone else wants you to make, you could keep going that route, but you also know yourself well enough to know that it's only going to last for so long. So I'm not sure exactly what this is, but you got no need to worry, reverse, and within the next few months at the bottom of your deck. So it seems like regardless of what you do to try to keep this situation afloat, it will come to an end within the next few months. And that's because there's something else for you with what I'm seeing here. You got money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. And bat, take care, enemies are working against you. So, it could be that you have friends that are telling you like, hey, you should do a certain thing, but they really don't have your best interest in mind, right? It could be that you have a significant other and you feel like the relationship has run its course and they're trying to get you to like move something forward, and you're feeling very pressured, and eventually it's going to end up like all coming to a head, right? I feel like as far as your advice, you got the Queen of Swords. So there could be somebody in your life that you could talk to about this, like a counselor, a mentor, perhaps a therapist or a mother figure, like maybe an older feminine energy in your life that would have some good advice for you. Because I see that right now it's like wherever you are or whatever this is pertaining to, you're trying really hard to keep the peace and you're feeling like you can't acknowledge your feelings, right? As far as your opportunity, though, you have an opportunity for the Fool in the reverse. So this situation may not end the way that you want it to, but you can take preventative measures to keep things from completely blowing up, right? From completely falling apart to the point that there is no going back. Like, I could never talk to this person again because I just freaked out on them instead of telling them how I felt 6 months ago. You know what I'm saying? There's also a really good lesson in this for you about perhaps agreeing to things very quickly without looking at like how it would affect you in the long term. Your obstacle is the Six of Swords, though, so it's very clear that you want to exit whatever the situation is, right? You got friendship, you got love, Perhaps you found yourself in a relationship with someone that should have just stayed a friend, right? Could be something like that. And so the problem is like, I know I need to do something about this, but what do I do? I know this isn't where I want to be, but how do I go about fixing this? And I think that this week that's going to be weighing very heavy on your mind. So let me get you an oracle card and we'll see what advice the dream cards have for you. It says, trust the process. Everything is as it should be, even though it might seem that everything is going wrong. Live with an open heart. Don't resist, but thank each experience that guides you on your way. The road might be bumpy, but don't give up and don't lose faith. So I feel that you can have what you want, right? But you're going to have to figure out what is the best way to get that. Not just for you, but for everyone involved, right? Like, it's probably better to just tell your boss that you need to put in a 2-week notice instead of waiting until you blow up on the job, right? Or it's probably better to tell whoever this is, if this is a love situation, that things aren't working out instead of like just one day moving all your stuff out while they're at work, right? I feel like there's something really good coming in for you, but whatever this is going to have to make an exit first. And then once you get this figured out, it seems like you'll see some really good changes within the next few months. All right, fire signs, I will speak to all of you again soon. This has been your weekly message, and you have a very good week. Bye.